Much, Megan. So in just a few hours, hundreds of San Diego students and volunteers will be hitting the beach to clean up the trash scattered all along our coast.
It's part of Kids Ocean Day, and 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala is live at Mission Beach this morning. And Mimi, the students will also get a chance to get creative after this.
They will, Jason, Virginia. At the very end, they'll all line up on the beach and create a message that says waves of change, and then have an aerial picture taken to highlight their work. But this is all about cleaning trash off of our beaches just like this today and making sure that the kids understand the importance.
Students learn that our actions in inland communities, like where we live and where we go to school, ultimately affect our coastlines. That's particularly through the storm drain systems.
Emily Nelson with I Love a Clean San Diego will also show the kids samples of broken down plastic taken from the ocean. The kids will learn that these microplastics that you're looking at now pose serious health threats to marine life and people as well, and ultimately end up in the water when we litter. Nearly 1,000 students and volunteers from across San Diego County will head here to Mission Beach as part of this year's Kids Ocean Day. And these are some examples of the aerial art they created in past years. And this is just one of 5 cleanups happening statewide. The cleanup will start here at 8 o'clock this morning, but there's also another important event happening here at Mission Beach as well in just a little bit that will highlight water and beach safety. We will talk to police and lifeguards coming up in just a little bit, but for now we are live in Mission Beach. Mimi Alcala, 10 News.
New at 5, Chopper 5 caught hundreds of Bay Area students sending a big message by making waves at San Francisco's Ocean Beach. It's all for the annual Kids Adopt a Beach cleanup. And KPIX5's John Ramos shows us the students inspired to protect the environment.
If it's true that many hands make light work, today's cleanup of San Francisco's Ocean Beach should have been a breeze. But when you're talking about kids, there can be a few distractions. About 600 elementary school students and adult volunteers joined up for this 25th annual beach cleanup. Today's theme was making waves, and organizers say getting the message to kids early can have a lasting effect.
They're connected to this environment. It is part of their home, and if the beach isn't clean, it's going to affect the animals that live around it, the animals that live in the ocean.
So the kids fanned out looking for trash and logging everything they found. Shards from a broken bottle counted as individual items.
9, you find a lot? 10, 11.
And you couldn't always trust what was being reported. You did not find a dead sea lion.
Yes, we did. And its head was ripped off. The person told us.
That's just gross. Anthony Bonilla tried but couldn't find much, just one tiny piece from a wrapper. But he seemed to understand.
There's really only like a few pieces of garbage. I mean, because who would litter in the best place in the world?
When it was time to go, the pile of trash didn't look very impressive. But experts say it is the tiny pieces, what they call micro trash, that are the most important to collect.
And they're actually the most dangerous to wildlife because those are the little bits the animals might pick up and try to eat.
After the cleanup, there was one more task to perform. The kids lined up along a strange pattern of ribbons and flags in the sand, creating a message that could only be seen from the sky. It looked like the beach was saying thank you. At Ocean Beach, John Ramos, KPIX5.
It breaks my heart that our islands here are just like a filter for all this plastic pollution that's in the ocean.
Even though a lot of it's winding up in Hawaii because of the currents, it's the whole world that's throwing away plastic.
A water bottle, plastic packages, netting,
plastic utensils,
part of a car.
We also found black styrofoam.
People in Hawaii throw away over 50,000 pounds of polystyrene, of styrofoam, every single day.
Hawaii as a state is the highest per capita user of styrofoam.
It's next to impossible to recycle styrofoam. It's just economically infeasible.
The reason why it's so detrimental is because it finds its way up the ocean food chain.
Fish eat the styrofoam thinking it's other food, and they get not only the styrofoam from their bodies, but chemicals that have been absorbed onto it. We eat the fish that have eaten styrofoam.
If a turtle swallows plastic, it can get caught in the intestines, it can block food, it can cause the turtle to starve to death.
Albatrosses go out to sea to get food for their chicks. They come back and give the plastic to their chicks, and the chicks die from having all the plastic in their stomachs instead of real food.
This all comes from albatross regurgitating it up. This is styrofoam.
This is fishing line.
I didn't know they'd think fishing line was food.
something about this. This soon will be our world and we're gonna have to protect it.
The main stuff that styrofoam is actually used in is takeout boxes. There's no reason to have styrofoam.
All of this talk about, oh, it's not plate lunch if you don't have it in styrofoam. That is nonsense. Plate lunch is if it's cheap, if it tastes good, and if you can take it away, fine.
It all comes back to us.
It's really important to make new decisions and change our daily behavior.
We are linked together. That whether you're from Hawaii, whether you're from Miami, Florida, we're all connected on this place that we all call home. And it's up to each one of us, wherever we are, to care for that place. It's our responsibility to care for our home.
Pemirsa, aksi bersih-bersih pantai dan kolaborasi puluhan seniman dunia berkarya dengan media sampah di Buleleng, Bali.
Hal ini menjadi salah satu cara untuk menyuarakan gerakan menjaga kebersihan laut.
Anak-anak dari beberapa sekolah di Buleleng, Bali terlihat antusias mengikuti kegiatan bersih-bersih pantai. Mereka begitu semangat memungut sampah-sampah plastik yang ada di sepanjang pantai indah Buleleng. Kegiatan bersih-bersih pantai ini merupakan salah satu bentuk edukasi kepada anak-anak agar peduli terhadap sampah plastik yang mencemari laut.
Selain sungai, pantai juga lokasi yang sering dicemari sampah sarap.
Program Pembersihan Pantai Negeri Selangor 2018, inisiatif Majlis Perbandaran Sepang mengajak masyarakat membersih dan memulihara kawasan pantai. Program yang bermula semalam itu menyaksikan kira-kira 200 peserta mendaftarkan diri seawal jam 8 pagi di Pantai Bagan Lalang, Sepang. Program tahunan ini mendapat sambutan yang menggalakkan termasuk daripada bukan warga negara.
Okay, pantai kita amat berharga bagi saya lah, sebab saya sebagai ahli majlis bila saya meronda ke tempat ni, setiap kali pengunjung dia turun, dia buang sampah. Dia buang sampah merata tempat. Kita tak boleh pentingkan diri kita, ya. Kita duduk setempat, kita datang ke sini, kita boleh sediakan beg plastik sampah dengan kita.
Kalau pantai bersih pun haiwan-haiwan yang berada kat dalam pantai sendiri tu pun kita akan macam dapat selamatkan dia lah daripada dipupus ataupun.
Pembersihan pantai ni memang amat bagus bagi saya kalau program-program yang diadakan ni. Kalau nak diharapkan kontraktor saja, kontraktor hanya buat kerja ujung minggu saja.
Selangor mempunyai kawasan pantai sepanjang 291 km bermula dari Sabak Bernam hingga ke perairan Bagan Lalang, Sepang.
Lebih dari 100 orang dari berbagai elemen masyarakat mengikuti aksi bersih-bersih di Pantai Ancol Timur, Jakarta Utara pada Sabtu pagi. Aksi yang menjadi bagian dari gerakan Clean Up Jakarta Day ini diharapkan dapat meningkatkan kepedulian masyarakat soal kebersihan laut.
Setidaknya 300 kg sampah berhasil dikumpulkan dalam gerakan bersih-bersih yang diselenggarakan Beach Clean Up Jakarta ini. Sampah yang terkumpul masih didominasi oleh sampah plastik. Selain sebagai bentuk kepedulian terhadap laut, aksi ini juga dilakukan untuk menumbuhkan kesadaran masyarakat terhadap pentingnya menjaga kebersihan laut. Aksi yang menjadi bagian dari event tahunan Clean Up Jakarta Day ini diikuti oleh berbagai kalangan masyarakat dari pelajar hingga pekerja. Tidak hanya warga lokal, warga negara asing pun turut antusias mengikuti aksi ini.